Great. Thank you so much, Anu. So the goal of this 45-minute session is to share with you a simple coaching framework called Oskar. So what we'll do at the start is introduce ourselves to each other, talk a little bit about what we know now about coaching. Then I'll describe Oskar and do a demo. And then you guys will have an opportunity to practice it with each other. So we'll ask for people who want to try it out, and then we'll give them a little bit of feedback, and then we'll do it a couple of times. And then we'll conclude with a Q&A. And it's useful to just be on mute when you are not speaking so that the sound quality is great for everyone else. And I might mute some of you if I don't see that happening. So let's start off with 2 rounds. So the first round, I just want you to say your name, where you are, and what time it is there. So just to make this super simple, I'm just going to call on people. So Sue, do you want to start first?
Yes, hi, I'm Sue. I'm in Dallas with Anu and Humphrey and others, and it is now, 10 a.m. Saturday.
Great, thank you. Anu.
Oh, wow, I thought Sue just introduced me. I'm Anu, I'm in Dallas, Texas, and it's 10 a.m. here.
Thank you. Woman of Destiny.
All right, she's on mute. If you are speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I'm Maria. I'm in Dallas, Texas, and it's 10 a.m., 10:09 rather.
Thank you. Lucia?
You hear me? Yeah, okay.
Oh, can you just say it again? We didn't hear you until you said it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Lucia. I am in Gibraltar, south of Spain, and it's 5 p.m. here.
Arun.
Hi, this is Arun. I'm from New Jersey. It's 11:10 a.m.
Thank you. Humphrey.
Hi, everyone. I'm Humphrey Davis. I'm in Little Elm, Texas, very close to Dallas, Texas. But it's still the same time. This is 10 a.m.
Michael?
This Michael from Australia. I am, it's 3:10 a.m. from Canberra, Australia on a Sunday morning.
Wow.
Wow, Sunday already.
Adeyinka?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Adeyinka, and I live in Dallas area, and it's 10:11 a.m.
Welcome. Ben.
Oh, hi. This is Ben from Toronto, Canada. The time is 11 past 11 a.m. EST.
Welcome. Pramod.
Hi, this is Pramod. I'm based in Antwerp, Belgium. The time is 17:11.
Welcome. Jacob.
Hi guys, this is Jacob. I'm based in Dublin, Ireland, and we have almost 4:15.
Thank you. Welcome. And finally, Olu. And Olu, I'm not hearing anything. Okay, we'll skip Olu, and then Ty, welcome for joining us. Do you want to just say your name and where you are and what time it is? Okay. Can't hear you either. So thank you so much for introducing yourselves. And we're now going to do just a second round here. And the question here is, what does Agile coaching mean to you? Okay? And I want like a very short response, like a sentence or 2 sentences. What does Agile coaching mean to you? So we'll once again go around. So Sue, what does Agile coaching mean to you?
It is constantly changing, challenge to my ability to learn and sense what it is that people in groups need in order to move forward.
Thank you. Anu, what does coaching mean to you? Okay, we'll skip Anu. Woman of Destiny, what does coaching mean to you? You look like you're trying very hard to unmute yourself. Okay, maybe we'll come back to you. Lucia, what does coaching mean to you?
Agile coaching means helping agile teams overcome their challenges without advising, but just asking powerful questions for them to become successful and find the best solution for themselves.
Thank you. Arun, what does coaching mean to you?
In Agile coaching, what it means to me is to help the teams solve their problems, and as Lucia said, like by asking powerful questions and to help support them come up with their own solutions without telling them what to do.
Thank you. Humphrey, what does coaching mean to you?
It simply means driving the agile mindset, like across individuals, team, organization. And also supporting them and help them realize my areas of improvement.
All right. Michael from Australia, what does coaching mean to you?
It's a way of thinking, a mindset, a way of working, value-based delivery, iterative value-based delivery with a focus on culture and mindset.
Thank you. Davids, what does coaching mean to you? I don't know if my communication with him is effective, so we'll go on to Michaela Hutfels with the wonderful Michaela. Thank you so much.
No problem. For me, coaching is helping people unlock the potential they already have inside themselves, but are just too close to see.
Thank you. Ty, what does coaching mean to you? Okay, we'll skip Ty. Charles O, what does coaching mean to you? Okay. Adiyenka. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Just joining up a while ago. Agile coaching, I think like everybody has said, means helping your team to unlock the potentials they have by guiding them to it without you actually telling them what to do.
Adiyenka, what does coaching mean to you?
I believe coaching is the process of supporting an individual or a group of individuals into realizing their best potential and possibly making them the best versions of themselves.
Thank you. Ben, what does coaching mean to you?
Provide support and guidance to a team to achieve a specific goal, whether it could be iteration or sprint goals or whatever the goals they are achieving, because you are a coach, you know what you're doing, so you are really giving some guidance and support for the team.
Thank you. Pramod, what does coaching mean to you?
Many participants have already said a lot of good things, but I think coaching is about empowerment of a coachee. Rather than providing suggestions, we want to ask the coachee about their goals and how do they reach there. So that's about coaching.
Thank you. Jacob, what does coaching mean to you?
I agree with many things that have been said. Basically, just support for people to get where they want to go, maybe faster or more efficiently. Kind of improve the communication and relationships as well, shorten the delivery dates, all that good stuff.
Thank you. Olu, what does coaching mean to you? All right, we'll skip Olu. And then Woman of Destiny, do you want to have the last word?
Yes, for me, coaching is just all about helping people, individual, to improve on the self. In particular, as Agile coach, improve on processes, just helping them, not actually telling them what to do.
Thank you so much for that. Now I'm just going to share a screen. Does everyone see this slide?
Yep.
That says Oskar on it? Do you see that? Okay. So you see a slide that says Oskar, outcome scaling, know-how, affirm, and action. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Fantastic. So Oskar is a very simple framework. And the benefit to having a simple framework is that certainly when I was starting off coaching, and even today, it is so easy for me to get wrapped up in the problem instead of focusing on the person. It's very easy for me to start offering solutions. It's very easy for me to be in my own head. It's very easy for me to forget the purpose of coaching. And so having a framework, having a set of steps to follow really helps me. So as a very simple example, I recently did a Scrum Alliance coaching circle or camp, or I was at a conference and I basically sat at a table. And so people come in throughout the conference, right? And it's just very easy just to have a chat, right? Like, how are you doing? Here's what I do. What do you do? Yes, being an Agile coach is difficult. And so having a framework in which we say, okay, we're starting the coaching conversation. We're going to follow this 5-step sequence really helps to just get practice and to get into the mindset. And so there are many of these. One of them is called Grow, which I imagine many of you are familiar with. Another one's called Fuel. And then there are very, very deep and broad things, right? Like coactive coaching, right? This is a very simple one. So it has these 5 steps. And so I'll go through the 5 steps, give a little example, and then we'll do a demo. So the first step is the outcome. So you ask the client what they would like to get out of this, right? What is it that they're trying to achieve? What is the issue that they want to bring into the coaching? And so possible questions that you might ask is, what is the objective of this coaching? How will you know this coaching has been helpful? And what is the perfect future, right? So the question might be, what is the objective of this coaching? And the coachee says, I'm having a lot of problems with my boss. Okay? And the second step is called scaling. So you ask the person on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the perfect future, where are they now? Okay. So you might say on a scale of 0 to 10, okay, where are you on that scale today? And the person will say, I'm a 7 on a scale of 0 to 10, or I'm on a 3, okay? The third step is know-how and resources. So the key idea behind this is that you help the person understand and appreciate what they've done to get to where they are today. So on a scale of 0 to 10, they might say, I'm at a 3. And then you ask them, what helps you to perform at a 3 rather than a 0? Right? So you help them appreciate what they know, what support they have, how they've gotten to where they are today. Right? And then the fourth step is affirm and action. So it's actually 2 pieces. The first thing is that you affirm their current abilities, right? The fact that they've done things so far against this problem, okay? So this might be a simple statement like, I see you applying all of your creativity to this problem. Or I see you caring a lot about this. And then you start asking, what is the next thing that you might do to move it, say, from a 3 to a 3 to a 4? Or what is the next small step? And then the final step, the 5th step, is a review. So what have you gotten out of this coaching? Where are you now? What do you think will change next? Okay, so that's the 5-step Oskar process, and we follow it, directly, right, when we're doing Oskar.
Hello,
right?
sir. Did you have
Okay, so let me stop sharing and ask, are there any immediate thoughts or comments on this? Anyone have any questions? Okay. So let's do a demo. And so I will be the coach and the volunteer will be the coachee. So can someone volunteer to be the coachee and go through this process with us? Okay, I see Lucia's hand. So Lucia, go ahead and unmute yourself. All right, Lucia, let's just do a sound check.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, yeah, fantastic. So Lucia, what are we trying to do in this coaching session?
I would like to figure out what's my next step in my career.
Okay, you want to know what's the next step in your career. Mm-hmm. So what would the perfect future look like for that?
You mean in this coaching conversation or in the reality?
Yeah, in reality, what would it mean to have a perfect understanding of what the next step in your career is?
I have a goal.
Okay. You have a goal, and how will you know that you have a goal?
I know it.
Okay, you'll know it, okay? All right, excellent. So on a scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is that perfect future that you've just described, mm-hmm. Where are you now?
Maybe a 6.
You're at a 6. And what have you done to get to a 6?
I've followed my passion.
You followed your passion. What else have you done?
I've studied a lot. I've participated to the community. I've practiced. I've had a mentor. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And what resources do you draw on? What is your support system to be at a 6?
Doing a job that I like and following my passion.
And are there times at which you glimpse the 10?
Sorry, say that again, please.
Are there times at which you glimpse the 10 or get a sense of the 10?
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I see you like really being interested in this. I see you sort of like thinking about this and sort of struggling with it. So you have a big smile on your face. What's going on?
I enjoy being coached as much as coaching.
Okay, great. And so what is the next small step that you think you can take, drawing on all of your resources and where you are now, to go from a 6 to a 7?
Continue to follow my passion.
Okay. You've identified the passion as the key. Can you say more about that?
I'm a very motivated person, so if I don't do what I like and what I enjoy, I'm not alive.
Oh, okay. Can you say more about being alive?
I don't smile when I go to work. I'm not determined to achieve my objectives at work. I'm not driven.
Mm-hmm. So let's wrap up. Can you just summarize what this experience has been like and what you've gotten out of this coaching?
Passion drives me and it's key to my motivation.
Mm-hmm. And is there a small step that you can imagine doing that's aligned with that?
Well, apart from keep on doing what I want, I think I would like to work more with leaders.
Okay. And can you give me the next level of detail on that? What might happen next?
So at the minute, I'm working a lot with at the department level and with sometimes with directors. I would love to engage more and get more time from the CTO in particular and another C-level that I'm starting to engage with.
Okay. And does that seem possible from where you are now?
It's difficult.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Because of their time and their availability mainly.
Okay. Is there a small step that you seem is possible now?
Showing value, the value of what I do. Telling them I can support them to get what they want.
How do you want to end this coaching session?
Just be myself.
Okay. Thank you so much for Lucia. We'll give her like a virtual clap. Virtual clap. Thanks so much for being a coachee.
Oh, clap to you. Thank you.
So let's open this up and let me ask everyone, so what did you see or hear in that coaching? Small observations, big observations, anything?
I can go first. So what I saw from Lucia is energy shifts. When you really dig deep into, asking questions about, powerful questions about what is going on, in our life and in our world right now. And, I could see happiness on her face. Our body language wasn't really showing much of excitement. I could see that our tone was a bit lower. The energy shift went down compared to when she started having that conversation with you.
Excellent. Anyone else? Who else wants to share some thoughts or observations? And anything is totally fine.
Okay, let me go second. From what I observed from Lucia, I think she has a lot in her mind. She's struggling with putting the mental picture for actually situating what she has in her mind and trying to actually communicate back to you. I think she has a lot of things bottled up on the inside. And I think that this relationship between you and her, this coaching level, is going to take a lot of time for you to actually find a pathway for her, because she is in between, like, not really clear about her path. So it's going to take a lot of work from your side to how to define that road, because her body language is not really, in sync with what she's saying. So that's what I really observe.
Okay. Any other observations? Who else wants to share?
Can I share from your side? You did not do any solution. You were asking thought-provoking, powerful questions. And you were guiding her to, first thing actually you did is you clarify what our goal is for the coaching session. You want to know where she is on clarity at the beginning of the coaching session on a scale of 1 to 10. And you were asking questions to drive her to find a path to solutioning for ourselves, instead of you giving her the solution to what the problems or what the goal that she wants to achieve is. I saw empathy in you. I see that you created a safe environment where she can share, because you were smiling, always smiling, Michael. And there was empathy in your voice that shows that you care and you are there to support her. And another thing I saw in you also is you did more of listening and you gave her the space to talk.
Thanks for those observations. Who else wants to share?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You go if you'd like.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, right. I wasn't sure you were hearing me. It's raining heavily here. All right. I see that she has really done a great job emphasizing the areas where she has succeeded and where she has made great strides studying, getting mentored, and stuff like that. But there's one disconnect. She hasn't spoken about where she has failed. And I believe you were trying to really tear the paddle for her to be able to be comfortable, to get comfortable talking about where she really might not have been succeeding, or she's lacking in getting to the 10 points. That's my observation. But she has done a great job getting to the 6 points.
Thank you. One more comment. I think, Michael, you want to say something?
Yes, I did. What I've noticed was I found this technique was quite interesting. It helped. It appears most people ultimately understand or have an idea of what the answer actually is, but it's just being able to get them to come to that conclusion and bringing them back to center and identifying that through asking the right questions in order to lead them there without giving answers. That's what I've observed.
Okay, great, thanks. And Lucia, can you just share what your experience was?
I wanted to ask you if I could share how it was for me as a client. So I appreciated the fact that you focused on how I want to feel instead of a list of things to do. So if I want to feel, to follow my passion and feel motivated, then we look at what's the one little thing we can do to move forward towards your goal. We don't know what the goal is, but we know how you want to feel and what you have to do to get there. And then I'll probably discover that on the way. I love that. And measuring the 6 and then gives us like a sort of a baseline to measure the progress. And that's really important, I think, because it helps the client understand measure the learning during the coaching session. Thank you.
Is there anything that you would have liked to see more of or less of in the coaching session?
I always love when I am mirrored my shifts, and you did that, like when you ask me what's behind your smile and all of that. I try and do that. Sometimes it's difficult because clients like have a poker face, but I'm quite an open book, and you can read my feelings and my emotions. I think I would have liked a measure at the end, like how do you feel now? Where are you now? And what have you learned about yourself and about yourself in this situation today?
Great. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
I appreciated it. It was really good. Thank you.
Okay, anyone have any questions about Oskar itself? Any questions about the steps that we went through? Is everyone confident that they could actually do this themselves? Okay, great. So let's do another practice. This time I'm going to be the coachee, and you are going to be the coach, and you're going to just go straight down Oskar. So who would like to be the coach in this situation?
Can we have Oskar on the screen again?
Yes, you want it to be explained again? Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can have the slide on the screen so that we can work
Yes,
with.
I can definitely do that. Hey, do you see the Oskar on the screen?
Yes, it's clear now. Right.
Okay, great. Who would like to?
I can be the coach, but I'm just wondering if someone else is interested. I'm the host. But if no one else is volunteering, I can. Will anybody like to volunteer to be the coach?
I'm happy to be the coach as well, but same as Anu, I had my space, so happy to leave the space to someone.
Okay. Ty, do you want to go?
Yes, now I've seen it. Like, I actually pull over to attend the meeting. All right. According to the Oskar guideline, what will be your objective for getting coached?
Yeah, so I have a spectacular amount of work over the course of the next week, and for 2 clients, and I'm irritated, and I would like to be less irritated.
So our end goal will be to get you through this workload.
I want to be actually less irritated. What I care about is my emotional experience.
All right. So from what you've experienced so far, the perfect picture we will love at the end of this process. Can you put it in words?
Yeah. So I'd like to be just relaxed and confident and rested.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you are now in terms of getting rested?
Yeah, I think I'm at a 4.
Wow. So we still have six points to go.
Yeah.
All right. What are the things you really love doing that gets you relaxed? What activities do you engage in besides that gets you stressed?
Yeah, so what I've done to get to a 4 is I had a good night's sleep last night. And then I had some coffee this morning. And then I had sort of like a very relaxed conversation in the morning. That's what I've done so far.
Okay, so well, beside those morning activities. How is your evening activity then? Because I see you haven't really pointed out anything in the evening school.
Yeah, so the evening activities, afternoon activities are going to be just working. So I have 2 more phone calls, and then I'm just going to start working on some presentations and material for the clients.
Oh, okay. So basically, you seem to go to bed with work on your mind.
Yes, I do.
Do you see any situation where you can change that pattern, that you're going to bed doesn't have to end with your thoughts on work?
Oh, so I'll meditate for sure. And maybe it would be good to get to like a finishing point with some work. So I know that I'm done with that and I don't have that hanging on my mind. And then I can start fresh on some other task tomorrow.
Okay. So when you if you have to deviate or add more activities, like those morning activities that start you up, like maybe like drinking some juice before you go to bed, will that work with you?
Can you say that again?
Like, since your morning activity starts with your coffee and stuff, do you think ending the evening activity with like some juice or juicing in the evening will add to you being more rested?
Juice probably will not help me. What probably can help me is just like relaxing in the evening and not doing anything frenetic and new, not starting anything new in the evening.
Oh, okay. So on your own, what resources have you used to get you out of the 4 and move you towards the 10?
Yeah, so what I have so far is just, some self-care techniques like meditation. And so that's what I typically do in these situations. And the other thing I can do is I think I'm a little bit more plan my work, and because I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now and I don't really have a backlog.
Oh, all right. So are you on social media a lot?
I'm on social media a little bit.
All right. Does that contribute to getting you like off work scope or right more into work?
It's probably off work a little bit. It's a little distracting.
So what do you think will be the next small step you think you can add to your activity to get us to a 10?
So one thing I'm going to make sure is I'm going to pause for lunch as opposed to having lunch in front of my computer. And then the second thing is I want to write out what I need to do between now and Monday.
Oh, okay. So there's a plan you feel you can execute right away then.
That's right.
And how are you going to measure the success at the end of this plan? What will be your end happy picture at the end?
Yeah, so I think in a couple of hours, if I do both of those things, have lunch and also write out a little plan, I will be at a 6.
So far from the 6, can you suggest anything that could change for that next step to 7?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. Going from a 4 to 6 over the next couple of hours, that would make me happy.
All right. So, probably vacation time should even be able to speed up things then.
Oh, can you say that again?
Probably getting vacation time could help increase the points up to 8 or 9.
Right. Yeah. So after this week, I'm going on a vacation. Good suggestion.
That's awesome. All right. Okay. So, what do you think the coaching, probably this small coaching session, I've done for your past perception towards getting to a 10?
Yeah. So the big insight I got here was how much I want to be at peace, and also this idea of creating the to-do list.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for that coaching. I appreciate it. So virtual round of applause. Virtual round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ty, for contributing that to this conversation. So let's hear a couple of comments. So what did people observe from that coaching conversation?
I have one. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, you can hear you.
I found myself noticing how much the coachee was providing insights and thoughts, and thinking, "Oh darn!" As a coach, you want to help instead of listen. So it was really striking to me how, in fact, you were drawing out what the coachee needed to say and hear and come to realize. This is very interesting.
Thank you.
Any other comments or thoughts? What else?
For me, I'm so proud of Ty. Wow. What he has learned in the last how many minutes that we've been talking, I've seen him moving from being a solutionist to asking good questions. I'm really proud of you, and I feel so good listening to you coaching Michael. So great job, Ty.
Thank you.
And this is his first coaching experience, so I'm really, really wowed. Great job. I see a lot of powerful questioning. I see some leading questions and a little bit of solutioning, which could be improved. Like I said, this is his first time, and it was really, really good. Really, really good. And Ty was able to help you, Michael, to exploit some other things that you could do to move you away from being irritated to your perfect picture. I love when you said coming up with a backlog. It seems it's something that you never thought of, but the coaching sessions actually help you to come up with some action items that you can take, or some things that you can do to change, to get to your desired perfect state. So that was really good.
I think we have time for one more comment.
Lucia, do you want to go?
Yeah, I think it was good. He was able to follow the framework, to find a way to measure where he is now, where he wants to be, and break down in the small step he can take. I noticed as well a couple of leading questions, but I mean, that's something that he can work on and improve. So given that it was his first one, I think it was really good. Well done.
Thank you.
So are there any questions or comments about the Oskar framework, or anything else that you think I can help answer?